Evangelize. Okay. Well, people, good. Well, good. I just don't. Well, I do have my thinking. My thinking thing about it. Good. So yeah, I only can speak for myself. I know with me everything is good, but with you, I don't know. I don't know. Um, I'm watching a movie, an African movie, and the title, after she lost her legs, she gave up on life, but God helped her become rich. And folks, it's a movie. We all know a movie is a lie. Huh? It's a big lie. Always a movie is a lie. And then they come with this thing, and then I think, whoa, for God, this is a double lie. Huh? They lied twice. Not only that they play in the movie, that they do have their legs gone and all that kind of thing, because it's not true, you know, because it's all lying. And then they take God also in it, you know. And I tell my Father God, how is it possible that they lie twice? They lie to the people, they lie to themselves, and they lie to you, Father, also. Folks, if you understand what I mean, so the people who are really walking and working for God, they do understand what I mean. For the people who do not understand, yeah, they don't walk with God, and they don't work with God, and maybe they never will. Yeah, but the understanding that I lie all the time. She lose her legs, and I see her with her legs in a wheelchair. You know, I did not see that she really got no legs anymore. And you think when you don't have any legs, you think God will help you on money? No, folks, God don't like money. So he will never help you on money. It's Satan who will help you on money. Only Satan. So when you get something comes inside from your neighbor or your friend or whatever, you did win something and you did not know, it do not come from God. It comes from people. So give thanks to that people who will give you this, but don't give thanks to God because he never will give you a thing. Like I told you many times before you can get something from God, you need to give your life to God. It's easy, folks. Your life belongs to God all the time already. All the time. But you do not realize that this thing belongs to God. Your life, folks, belongs to God. But Satan claim it. You understand? Satan will bring you that far that the life you did get from God is not interesting anymore. So it's Satan what will become interesting. You understand, folks? It's the truth. Eh? It's very truthful. Now, did you get dreams? No dreams, no visions. Yeah, I saw demons, but I always see demons. This is when you walk with God. Demons, you get free. You understand? Always you got something to do with demons, seeing demons, even see demon when I see God. First I see a demon in the face of God, and then I see the face of God coming, you know. But most of the times, yeah, demons are also there. They are involved. They are with it, you know. They are with God to be against you while you walking with God. And you never will be against God. But these demons who will mask the face of God, yeah, it's happening all the time. Then first I need to watch out what I'm looking at, and then I see after this it start to change in God because the demon always comes first. It's not God anymore. What will come first? But this got everything to do with you, your thoughts, and all that kind of things. How you walk, how you think, how you feel, what you know, how you learn, what you learn, what you see, what you hear, what you taste and touch. It got everything to do with your life. Huh? Want to see God like I do? You need to change your life. But still, first you will see demons, folks. Demons all the time. So, no, folks, I did not get dreams. I did not get visions. And yeah, uh, it's very quiet. Why it's so quiet? Yeah, because I did tell everything, folks. I did tell everything I know, and as honestly as possible, and that's it. More I never can do till God will call me again, you know. So I will wait patiently, and sometimes I will go to the internet to speak a little, you know, so that I will not be forgotten. But I every day I walk with God, and sometimes I tell God that I'm very quiet, very alone, but always think about God. And sometimes I need to tell Him this thing that God never will walk alone, like I will never walk alone. God is quiet by me, and I am quiet by God now. In the time I did walk with God, 100%, because I need to do His work, you know, telling the people what's going on in the world and all that kind of things. I did do all, folks, and I cannot do anymore, I guess, till I get new things inside. That's the honest guy I am. I just see nothing, so I say nothing because there is nothing. I told you about the weather. You see the weather? Are you sweating already? You know, I did talk about the war. Do you see the war coming already? And all that kind of things. You always will think that I will spread lies, but I never will because I'm a child of God. I never will lie, folks. It's not in my capability. But it is a capability I can do, but it's the capability I never do. I just don't like lies. Always will speak the truth, even if it hurt myself. So if I did do something stupid, I told you many times, I never do something stupid, but if I maybe there will come a time that I will meet someone and it go wrong. First, I will get a warning from my spiritual high thing in me. I also cannot explain if this will be God or a helper of God, but it is something what did help me in life from little boy till now. But now also this thing in me is quiet. You know why? Yeah, I never go out and I never do stupid things. I'm always alone, so I cannot go wrong. So this thing also become quiet. You know, this spiritual thing in what I think is God. But in that time, I did not understand what it was. But it always did warn me because I did walk my normal life. And now I do walk the life of God. So it become quiet. It become quiet, you know. So also this thing is also not talking to me anymore. I will appreciate when it say one day, "Hey, good morning, boy. How's it going?" You know, but it do nothing anymore. I don't go wrong. So this thing in me, it say nothing. It's there. It's waiting till I go wrong. Then it start to warn me. You know, and you also do have that thing. It's inside you, folks. And it start when your life start. It's a part. It's a it's a part you do not understand of your life. And what is talking to you in your mind? I don't know, but I see it like a spiritual power. What will help you? If this will be a woman or a man, I also don't know. You understand? I just hear the voice. If it is female or male, I even don't know. It's something what wants me the day I go wrong. So when I start to do something stupid, but it's not possible because now I can do nothing stupid anymore because I don't go with people. I'm always alone. So what can I do wrong? The day you start to live and start to walk, you start to meet people. There is where it go wrong. When you're always alone, it never will go wrong. If I did get this side to see long time ago, folks, I'm long time ago alone. But now I'm 9 years alone and I'm walking with God and I'm happy I'm alone. You understand? And sometimes I want to have a girl, I need to have sex and I want to kiss and all that kind of things, you know, folks. For me, it's not possible anymore. I never will have sex and I never will kiss and I never will do those things anymore. I can be friendly to people, then people will come to me and it's possible that they want to have sex with me, but I don't want it. So I directly will protect myself and say, I'm a child of God. I think More to say is not necessary. It's enough to say, yeah, I'm a child of God. You know, it's how you put it, it's how you say it. And your mouth, folks, it always will work when your mind is clear for it. You understand? Then you can have the best mouth ever. The best sounds can come out of it because of your mind. You understand? And this thing I'm talking about, this spiritual high power, it's in your mind. And it wants you. All the time when you start to go wrong, it wants you in any way possible. If you don't listen to it, yeah, then you go wrong. Because this thing won one time. If you do not listen that one time, it say nothing. The next time you go wrong, it come back. It wants you one time. If God wants you, it will be one time. If you did not understand, you definitely will go wrong. God and the money, God is not with the money. You need to be with Satan to be with the money. So when I read this thing, then I think and say to God, man, these folks, why they they step you in your back? Because that's what they do. They do not only step people in their back, huh, lying on the time right in your faces, but also to God. I don't understand why they don't leave this spiritual power alone. Because also, folks, I saw God and I cannot say if it is male or female. You understand? I cannot say if it is an alien or if it is a dog or a cat or a monster or a spirit or whatever. I can say nothing about God. So in my eyes, God is God. I call him my father, and he do not have a name. He do not have a face, but he do have lots of power. What will come into you, and you will not understand what the feeling is of it, folks. It's so unbelievable, powerful. But I never can say how God do look like or what is God's real name. You understand? I cannot say for sure. I saw God many times, but I saw him in many ways. And I saw him in many things and many faces. So I think God can be everything I saw. Yeah, he speak to me in fire. He speak to me in other things, what cannot speak. He speak to me in demon look or dragon look or angel look or Satan look or animal look. He did come in many forms, in many ways. You understand? He did come to me many times in alien look. So he did come in many forms. So I never can explain who God really is, how he looked like. I just don't know. I don't know. And do I care? No, I don't care. I only care about the feeling he gives me. I don't care if it is a girl or woman or whatever, if it is beautiful or ugly, or monster look like or whatever, alien look like, or maybe he look like shit. I don't care. If it was smelling shit, what did give me the power to live and to feel and to love, then I go with this shit. You understand? I don't care. I don't care what God look like or whatever, folks. I just don't care. It's the spiritual power I care for, you know? But the picture is a picture. If it will be my picture and you like me or don't like me, or you think I'm ugly or I'm pretty or whatever, or I'm beautiful or cute, I don't care also. I don't care what you think about me. I don't care. So I don't care how God look like. And I don't want to know also. You know, it's not important. The most important thing is he is there and he do something for me. And it works. It helps. That's what is important. But the rest of these things, folks, it's ludicrous. I don't care. So, folks, if you don't want to go wrong again in life, stay alone. Stay alone. You never will go wrong again. But you also never will hear this thing in your mind, what helps you. You never will hear it again. Because you understood this thing, what it warned you, don't have to warn you anymore. Because you understood what is life and what is wrong life. That's why that thing is there. It's about the wrong life you live. And well, in your lives, folks, it did come many times. And I'm sure. And I'm not the only one who get this. Everybody in this world, everything what lives, do have this thing. It's a present of God. You understand? You get this because this thing do have the mind setting of God. This mind setting come into you when you are born. This thing come, this mind setting thing. And then you can do two things with your mind, good or bad. That's up to you. You understand? But folks, this thing is powerful. But it never will send you the wrong way. Because this thing, you did get it from God. It's in you. It's spiritual power of God. It come into you and it start to happen when you are born. When you come out of your mother, it starts. Or maybe when you are in your mother and it starts, also possible. But I know I was 5 or 6 years old. This thing start to work, start to talk to me. Because when I was 5 years old, I started to go to school. I started to meet people. I started to do things. I started really to walk. So this is where the thing did come. And this thing, folks, everybody, every soul do have it. But not every soul will hear it, will understand, will get the messages and all that kind of things. You know? You get it or you just don't. But it's there, but you don't hear it. So for you, it's not there. But I'm telling you, folks, this thing is there for any human being what is born. You understand? It's your backup. It will warn you for upgrading. Huh? You upgrade in your life. This is how you walk, and this is how you upgrade yourself. More will come in this computer in your mind, and you're upgrading all the time. Because all the time you see things, you hear things, you feel things, you know things, you learn things, you eat things, you drink things. You understand? So anytime there will be an upgrade. But the upgrade will not always be good. That's why this thing is there. But not everybody know this, notice this thing because they are too deep in their normal life. They don't understand that there is something with you. So upgrade yourself till you hear this thing. And this thing you only will hear and understand. It will speak to you when you go wrong. So all the people go wrong and get this thing. It will warn you. When you start to go wrong, it will warn you. It will not warn you when you did go wrong. It will warn you when you think about it. You think about it and this thing comes. And it say, no, 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 don't do it. And then it's gone, you know? So people, friends of mine come by my door and they did go to a party somewhere on a beach, you know, and they did ask me if I will come with them. And then I told them, yeah, nice. But then this thing come. And this thing say, you don't go, don't do it. And I did say to my friends, no, man, I'm sorry. I'm happy for you people. Go. But I don't go. Because I started to listen to this thing. And glad I did it. Because the next day, these people who did go to that party did kill someone. And did go for 9 years or 8 years into jail. If I never did listen to this thing, I will understand I go to jail for 9 years, folks. You understand? A lot of trouble I will get. So when these people did come out of jail, one of these friends did come to me and told me the guy called Martin. So Martin come to me and I let him in. And he told me, man, you better be happy you did not go with us. I told him, yeah, something in me did warn me that I cannot go. And then Martin told me, I wish I do have that thing. And I told him, I think you also do have that thing. You only need to understand that you do have it. If you do understand nothing, you never will learn something. So, folks, and this thing did start to happen all the time. I did go to parties, and on parties, this thing come and it say, you need to go home in 5 minutes because hell will break loose. So I stand up. My friends say, where are you going? I told them, I go home because in 5 minutes, hell will break loose. So I did warn them already that a fight will start. I don't want to be in it. So I did walk home, and the next day in the paper, I saw many people did go into the hospital and all that kind of things. And I did go to my friends, visit, and I told them, you see, hell will break loose. Yeah, you did say it. But it will heal, man. It doesn't matter. It was a nice fight. You know, these guys always like to fight. They don't worry if they lose a tooth or teeth or more, that they cannot walk anymore, that they get stabbed and all that kind of. They don't care. They don't care. So when they come out of the hospital, they do like a big man who do have a scar. So many people of my friends do have scars in their faces. They call themselves Scarface. You know, it's a powerful thing. You know, these guys are fighters, and you can see it because everywhere they do have scars or bullet holes or stab wounds. What did you? You understand? And yeah, anytime they get more of these scars, they will become more worse. That's the friends I did go with. Eh? They did not care about going into the hospital and heal up themselves by doctors and all that kind of shit. They did not care. And they also did fight into the hospital with helpers, you know. So yeah, they just don't care. If they don't like you, yeah, you will get problems with them. That's what these guys just are, you know. And a scar here and a scar there, yeah, it's maturity. You are the man or the woman. Because it was not only men who did go that wrong and they did not care how they did look like in the hospital, all the kind of things. Also girls, women, girls, also. There are also lots of women. You better don't be with them and watch out. They can be very nice, but they also, wow. But you know, I did, I do remember many girls, but they never did go dying. They are all alive. But 30 of my friends did die, you know, men. But the female, they are all alive. They are all alive. They never, I never did go to a funeral for girls. It always was my friends, my boys, the boys, you know, always the boys, never the girls or women. Because this group of people I did go with, yeah, they do have any language and any age. It did start from 15, something like this, till 40, 45, 50. Yeah, I think the oldest in this group was 50. But lots are 20, 23, 25. In that time, I was 23, and many people did have my age, 23, something like this. This life did start when I was 23. So this thing always did come to me. But now I'm alone. I cannot go wrong. This thing also say nothing anymore. Like it is not there. You know, I can call it, but it will not come. And I also will not accidentally go wrong. You understand? Because if I go wrong, it's not an accidentally thing. I must know what is an accident and what not. So yeah, folks, this thing, every human being do have this thing I'm talking about. If you do have this thing, folks, message me. Tell me that you also do have this thing. Then people will understand. I never lie. You know? It also will stop you lying. This thing. It will warn you for everything. This is a gift you did get from God, your Father. And be happy with this thing because it leads you only the good way. And folks, in life with many people, you completely go wrong all the time. One day you go nowhere, you stay home, nothing happened. Do this, eh? Every day you are with people, but take one day for yourself. One day. I'm asking you, one day, no friends, no family, no sound, no nothing, nothing. No music, nothing. Completely nothing. Just rest for yourself. To be alone in your room one day, folks. I'm asking you. And tell me the next day how wrong did you go? So that's the only way. You never can go wrong. So make more of these days. But it's not easy, folks, always to be alone. But you are not alone. You only think you are alone. But there is a whole open world. Like, let's say, Elden Ring. Huh? You start, you die, you live again, you die many times, but only the one time you die is when you start the game. You must die. Elden Ring. Soon I will make new videos. I will show you how far I am because I did make a new figure to play with, and the name now is Angel. My first player was Prophet, Prophet 7, but now I did make a new thing, and it's also already 266, 67, something like this. And I always did play till the end, so I'm far. But I did start again because I did kill NPCs. Don't kill NPCs. Don't do it. Don't kill NPCs. They will give you something. You you will need it. But when you don't kill them, you can get a lot of them. What you need. So for this one thing you kill it, don't do it. Just don't. So folks, soon I will start a new videos, and it's about God and Elden Ring. You know, but I do not walk alone. I always walk with God. So God is always with me, also in the games. And in games, folks, you can go bloody wrong. I hear so many people shouting and screaming and destroying their own stuff because they become mad and shout at God and all that kind of things and praise hell. You understand? So many people who do this. And I'm the only one who don't do this. Because I think when I start to say something, first I think. That's why I do have my head, my mind. You understand? First I think, and then I think I saw that it was good. So then I do it. If I do not hear this thing and I saw that it was good, I do nothing. When I think it's good, it's good. And when it is wrong, God immediately come to me and will say, no, 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 it's not good. But God is quiet. Definitely where I am now. God is quiet like he never was there. You understand? But I know he's there, but it feels like he is not there. He don't care for me anymore. You know? That's the feeling, eh? It's only the feeling. I know God loved me a lot, but for my feeling, it's like God run away from me. You understand? And now I'm talking about this. So soon someone will come by my door. It did happen many times, you know. Then God put something in your mind. For example, the mind who is listening now, it will come to me and it will speak about love, the love of God, you know. And then I hear God's voice into the mind of the people who are standing for me. God did send. It did happen to me all the time when I started to talk. God, did you leave me? Don't you love me anymore? You know, then I asked this question, and then this type of people did come by my door who will talk about love. And then I hear the voice of God in them. Because normally speaking, they don't talk like this. But it's God who put it into the people who need to come by my door. And then I will understand, oh, it's a God sending figure what comes to me. So God still do love me, you know? But I don't like it when God use people to stand for my door. That's why I don't want to talk about it anymore. When God is away from me and all that kind of things, and He do not love me anymore. I know now God love me, and He don't have to use people to come to me, so that I know that God still love me. But it did happen all the time because many times when I started to walk with God, God did come to me, and then it would become quiet for a while, for a month or something, and then I started to complain, my God. Then I started to say these things like, "Are you still there? Why you say nothing anymore? Do you still love me?" And then he started to send people who do not know what's going on. I only know, you know. Yeah, people use of God use people like He used me. He also can use you, but you will not understand that you are so usable for God. But God will understand that you are usable for me. So He used you to come to me. The way God did come to me. I feel like used, you know. Yeah, God did use me. He stepped in and He never did step out, you know. So it's a burglar or a bandit or a burglar. Yeah, a burglar who burgle you forever. He always will stand on your side. But he did come in without asking anything. May I or can I please or whatever. No. He come, he take you when he think he need you. And he do this with all the people, and also the people who are not so vulnerable. Because for God it's not a problem to become vulnerable like that, folks. Vulnerable. Now I did buy this camera thing, you know, especially for my PS4. But I need to do uh, face recognition and all that kind of shit, and I don't like it. I just don't like it. So I think I stay with the normal camera and put it by my TV again. Or maybe I do this recognizing thing, but I just don't like it. That I need to show my face 3 times and then they take a picture of it and where the picture go. You understand? Yeah, I think like this. Eh? So all the pictures are taken are the pictures I saw and you do not understand I saw them. You get it? So I did get many, I told you many times how many pictures I did get. From the start, when I started to walk with God, the books with pictures come. Pictures of any type of people. And that are the faces I saw. That are your faces. Coming from things you do, you don't have a slightest idea. How is it possible that I saw your faces? This coming from cameras and people do not have any clue. But all the pictures you take on camera and all that kind of things, it's not only for you, but it's also for a very big world of pictures. So I warn you, if you want to be a face in this big world you don't know nothing about called the pictured world, then don't take any picture. What if they see my face? Yeah, I don't care. If my camera is standing on and I do not know, I only talk about God. I talk about nothing else. So for me, it's a dream come true. You know, for me, it doesn't matter. It don't matter when when they listen secretly to me or watching me secretly. I don't care. I do nothing wrong. I say nothing wrong. So they will hear the only wrong thing I have to say is in the name of God. And folks, yeah, the name of God is wrong in your face, in your eyes, because you people are better with Satan than with God. You showed me so many times. So I do understand. I know that Satan do have a big influence on people, but not on me. And for the listeners who listen, not on you, please. Say fucking hell, not holy shit. No, fucking hell. But it's more easy to say, yeah, fuck God, fuck Christ, fuck this, fuck that, but fuck the devil. I never did hear this word so many as fuck God. Definitely on Elden Ring. I hear so many words coming out of mouths, and then I tell my Father God, do you have some glue for me? Because I need to glue any mouth but dare to speak about you like that. They need to be glued. Never speak again. That's the world and the people I'm walking with. And do I understand? I was like that, but not anymore. I started to think, but big power did come to me. So my thinking did go to this big power. And here I am right now, together with this big power. This big power let me live my life in the way I like to live it. In the times, folks, I did do so many things wrong. Now I do understand what I did do wrong. In that time, I did not see it. And you did not see it. But for the people who will become older, hopefully also you will become wiser. And when you won't, then hope for you. Pray that God will come and will give you some new input. And your new life can start without any problems. Because I never do have problems. The problem is the when I step outside, the problem starts. I do understand when I'm inside, this is my problem. Only mine. Because it's only me who lives here. You understand? But when I start to go outside, I open my door. Then I already feel the heat of all the people of this world. I got nothing to do with all these people of this world, but I feel you all. When I start to step outside, I got everything to do with you. The whole, I'm talking about the whole wide world. Every living thing I feel. Every living thing, folks. Every nature, sunshine, nice people, bad people, animals, good animals, bad animals. I feel all the things because that is my outside world. My inside world is my home. But when I step outside, yeah, you got something to do with me. But I got nothing to do with you. Because if you do not speak to me, I never will speak to you. If you will be nice for me, I will say hi, bye, hello, how is it going? But that's the talking I do. Sometimes I talk with my neighbor, and then they start to step other people, spreading rumors about each other. And then I need to go inside and I say, you know what, man? I go inside because, yeah, I will not tell them that I do not like the rumors. If you do have some rumors, tell it in each other's faces, not behind the backs. Be honest. Always. So when this start, I go home. When it is nice and funny and laughing and all that kind of things, yeah, I can laugh and I can go with them and all that kind of things. You understand? I like it. I like it. But when they start to talk about each other, you know this neighbor, and then I say, "Hey, man, I go home because I got other things to do. I will not listen to what other people think of other people." You understand? I find this not easy to listen to. If you got something to say, go in front of the face, not behind the back. I don't like it. It's not fair. It's not honest. So yeah, folks. Then I start to go home. I want to be alone, and like that. I just don't like it when you know. And then I know these neighbors, so they talk about a Turkish woman I always talk with, but other people don't like when I talk with her. Yeah, the woman is sexy. She show a lot, but I like her not because she's sexy, but also she is very nice, very friendly, and she like to have a conversation, to speak, and I like it also. So, but other people don't like it, so they start to create rumors about that woman, and that's only my street. So when I go outside, I feel the whole world. This is where it starts. That you can meet me when I'm inside. You never meet me. You never can go with me. I let no one in, so understand? Always alone. May they come inside? Of course, if they are with God, if they are do not spread rumors, if they do not shout about God or think dirty about God or say stupid things about God or do funny things about God, Do normal. I will let you in, and you will have the time of your life. You can watch movies or whatever. It doesn't matter. I can make music, or I do have a lot of things I can do together with you. You understand? But be careful, because in no time you are standing in the world you normally standing. That's outside my world, because you do never understand the world I live in and I wanna live in. It's a very closed world. It's a lonely world with no pictures, no music, no churches, no bullshit, no gods, no Bibles, no rumors, no nothing. No movies, only the movies I like. And the movies I like are cartoon movies I like Ice Age and all that kind of things, you know. That that type of movies, not Donald Duck or Mickey Mouse. No, I don't like it. I never did like it. Popeye, I don't like. You know, I like Ferdinand, a very nice movie I can laugh about. Or How You Train a Dragon is also very nice. But that type of movies I really like. And that type of movies I watch also. And now I watch Afrevo. This is brown people movies, you know, Nollywood. So Nollywood, yeah, sometimes I see a movie and I watch it all because I think it's a good movie. And of course, God is involved with it all the time in that type of movies, because they always use God. And God did never ask for it. You understand? God will use you, but God is not usable for you. You can never use God, but God can use you without you even knowing. But you did never understand. But you will in time when it start to happen to you. And even then, you will not understand. Only the people who walk with God and see this thing coming to them, they will definitely understand what God is doing. So now it's possible that tomorrow someone come by my door and will say, God loves you, and will start to walk away. Only this thing, God loves you. Folks, it did happen so freaking many times when I started to talk about God that I did not see Him and it took too long and do you still love me and all that type of things did come out of my mouth. And then people start to come by my door. God love you. Yeah? God always will speak to me in love. So when people start to come to me and speak in love, I do understand why they speak in love. Because God wanted that way so that I will understand the way of God, that God still loves me. And still, folks, is a still far away thing because it never will be still the love of God. The love of God will be forever. Forever, folks. You're always hooked on God. Always. When you start to walk with God, you will understand this thing. You will understand you never will be left alone by God. When stupid things start to happen to you, God come and He will give you some input you never did get in your life, and you will start to do this thing God put into you. And then it's okay. Then everything will come okay. You understand? But now God don't speak to me anymore. Don't come into my well, like He did all the years. Definitely the first 3 years, 4 years. He did come to me all the time. I almost did become crazy of it. I thought, wow, God, you come many times. It must be an important boy you come to. So why you come so many times? Yeah, folks, to speak with you about the things I did get from God. No one did get it like I did get it. You understand? So no one can talk about these things like I do because I never did get it. No one walked with God, and no one ever someone will be with God. It's the same with the money. You think you get the money from God, and I am telling you, you get it from Satan because he is behind the money. It's God who is behind the love. So when you get a lot of love, and this got nothing to do with money and all that kind of materialism, then you will understand it's really God who will give you this. And only God, because so Satan won't. Satan is with the money, and God is with the love. So never forget, folks, when you think you walk with God because of the money, you better think twice because you disappoint God right in his face. Don't do this thing, folks. Don't do it. You will get your punishment when it is time. All of you, all of you.